Would a loose battery connection cause alternator failure? A car's electrical system is a complex network of components, working together to ensure smooth operation. Central to this system are the alternator and the battery, which play crucial roles in powering the vehicle and maintaining its electrical functions. But what happens when there is a loose battery connection? Could this seemingly minor issue lead to alternator failure? Let's delve into the details to understand the relationship between a loose battery connection and alternator failure. Understanding the role of the battery and alternator. The car battery is the primary source of electrical power for starting the engine. It provides the necessary voltage to the starter motor, ignition system, and other electrical components when the engine is off. Once the engine starts, the alternator takes over. The alternator is responsible for charging the battery and powering the vehicle's electrical systems while the engine is running. Converts mechanical energy from the engine into electrical energy. This process ensures that the battery remains charged and that all electrical components receive the power they need. How a loose battery connection affects the alternator. Inconsistent electrical flow. A loose battery connection can lead to an inconsistent flow of electricity. When the battery terminals are not securely connected, the electrical current may intermittently fail to reach the necessary components, including the alternator. This irregularity can cause the alternator to work harder than usual, potentially leading to overheating and premature wear. Voltage spikes and drops. Loose connections can cause voltage spikes and drops. The alternator relies on a stable electrical environment to function correctly. Voltage fluctuations can strain the alternator, leading to component damage over time. In severe cases, these fluctuations can cause the alternator's internal components to fail, resulting in complete alternator failure. Increased load on the alternator. When the battery connection is loose, the alternator may have to compensate for the insufficient power supply by working harder to maintain the electrical system's demands. This increased load can accelerate the wear and tear of the alternator, reducing its lifespan and efficiency. Symptoms of a loose battery connection. Identifying a loose battery connection early can prevent alternator failure. Common symptoms include dim or flickering headlights. An unstable connection can cause headlights to dim or flicker. Intermittent electrical issues. Devices like the radio or dashboard lights may work intermittently. Difficulty starting the engine. A loose connection can hinder the battery's ability to provide sufficient power to the starter motor. Battery warning light. The battery warning light on the dashboard may illuminate, indicating a problem with the charging system. Conclusion. A loose battery connection can indeed cause alternator failure. The inconsistent electrical flow, voltage spikes, and increased load on the alternator can lead to its premature wear and eventual failure.